Welcome to week 6 of Explore the Bible. Today we're continuing in the book of Psalms. Looking forward to this. We're in Psalm 110. It's a fairly short psalm, but I think we're going to really enjoy this as we look at what it says about who Jesus is and what happens with him. So looking forward to that. Before we dive into that passage, if you haven't already, you need to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, like the video. Come on, it's not hard. Just touch the subscribe, the like button, subscribe to. And then if you've got a comment or a question, tell us where you're watching from, put that in there, share the video with somebody else. If you want to go and support our ministry, go to give.exposedtochrist.com. Okay, let's look at Psalm 110. This is the declaration of the Lord to my Lord. Sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. The Lord will extend your mighty scepter from Zion, rule over your surrounding enemies. Your people will volunteer on your day of battle in holy splendor from the womb of the dawn. The dew of your youth belongs to you. Okay, this is the declaration of the Lord to my Lord. Capital, L-O-R-D, small. This is Yahweh. Here, this is, I usually do that. YHWH, Yahweh. And here is not Yahweh. Maybe I think it's Adonai. But this Lord to my Lord. The world. Well, here he's talking about God the Father to the Anointed One, the Christ, the Messiah, Jesus. Right? Sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. Ephesians chapter 1 talks about Jesus being lifted up, ascending to the right hand of God the Father. That's this, Psalm 110. This is a psalm about Jesus. The whole thing's about Jesus over and over and over again. It's about Jesus. There are references here that we'll see that come up in the New Testament over and over again. The declaration of the Lord to my Lord. This is David's vision. He sees God the Father speaking to the Son. Sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. The Lord will extend your mighty scepter from Zion. Clearly, he's not talking about David. He's talking about the Messiah. Rule over your surrounding enemies. Your people will volunteer on your day of battle. Hear that, believers? Get ready to sign up. Sign up to be a part of what God is doing. Join in the battle. We've got to volunteer to be a part. It's not enough to just get saved. It's not enough to just come to church. Sign up for the battle. It's a war out there. Get involved in the spiritual warfare, the battle that is taking place, right? In holy splendor from the womb of the dawn. He says, the dew of your youth belongs to you, Lord. This is all yours. The Lord has sworn an oath and will not take it back. You are a priest forever, according to the pattern of Melchizedek. The Lord is at your right hand. He will crush kings on the day of his anger. Here again, this is a quoted New Testament. The order of Melchizedek, Hebrews 6 maybe. The Lord is at your right hand. Right there, that's the Anointed One is at your right hand. He will crush kings on the day of his anger. When Jesus comes back, it's all over. He will crush all opposition. He will crush kings when he returns. And then finally, and this is going to be pretty short this week, he will judge the nations, heaping up corpses. He will crush leaders over the entire world. He will drink from the brook by the road. Therefore, he will lift up his head. You see this? It's the second coming. Okay? They thought it would be the first coming. That's really what they thought, right? They thought when the Messiah, that's why so many people in the Jewish religion rejected Jesus, because they thought when the Messiah comes, he's going to wipe all these people out. A lot of people say that was Judas. That was what he thought would happen, and he kept waiting for Jesus to kind of take over, and tried maybe even that he tried to initiate that. Maybe that was what he was thinking. I don't know, but certainly there was this idea that when the Messiah comes, he's going to take care of all of this. He's going to wipe all these out. But that wasn't the first coming. It's the second coming, right? That's when that will happen. And then there's this curious last verse. He will drink from the brook by the road. What in the world does that mean? If you're drinking from the brook by the road, that's where you've got to go to get water. It's from the brook by the road. This is not the cleanest water, right? Because it's right by the road. all the stuff thrown in the dirt, whatever, right? If you're drinking from there, that is a place of humility. And you might say of humiliation. It's a poetic way of saying that Jesus will be humiliated. Therefore, he will lift up his head. Well, we think about that. When does that humiliation happen? Well, clearly it happens ultimately on the cross, right? When Jesus is humiliated. This is when you're getting down on your knees beside the road to drink some water from the brook by the road. You've got nothing else. That's all you can get, right? That's humiliating. When Jesus is humiliated, even greater than that. But because he was willing to get down, all the way down to the point of humiliation, this is Philippians 2, right? That he humbled himself to become a man, and not even a man, but a humble servant. And not even that he would die. Not even that he would just die, but that he would die on a cross. This is humiliation. The Lord of the universe died on a cross. Therefore, because he was willing to be humiliated, the Lord will lift up his head, raise him up, and he will conquer all of his enemies, completely destroy all of his enemies. Those who want to be at war with him will lose. Every single time they will lose. He will win. This is our victory. We know this, right? This is our victory. It's not here yet, but it's coming one day. Get ready. Volunteer to be a part of the winning kingdom. Get on this side. Get busy. Get busy with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Hey, that's well helped out. It's kind of short this week. It's a short passage, only 7 verses, but it's there, right? Thanks for watching. God bless you for that. Be sure and subscribe, like, comment, share. We'll see you next week.